Alright, she's in there. We're filming. Haha. Alright, so would you like to give a rundown for everything that you had to...
Okay. I changed one of the studs that was broken off here in the forward motor mount, the one back on this side.
Right.
Drilled that out, put a bolt in instead of a stud, put blue Loctite on all the threads, cushioned the motor mounts with a piece of inner tube here and here, and we put some inner tube underneath the gas tank to help keep it a good grip and so it's not wobbly.
Right.
We shortened the fuel line so we've got a nice direct route.
We had to replace the fuel filter.
Put a good filter on it.
Yeah.
Down here on the wiring, kind of weatherproofed it with some rescue tape and some heat shrink, and secured it so it's not flopping around in the wind. Adjusted the guides for the cables so they don't rub against the mounting bolts for everything. So those cables shouldn't get worn through. Replaced a couple of mounting bolts for this rear rack here.
Yeah.
Tied on the Lucky Horseshoe.
The Lucky Horseshoe.
And
oh, wait.
On
Let me get to this side of you.
On this side, where the trailer mount is attached to the bike, worked this area here over so that the trailer mount is nice and solid. Then we have the trailer arm, which comes back, and at this point is where it was attached to the trailer. And setting the trailer down, it rested on the arm, so it kind of broke there. Well, beefed up the metal, put bigger pipe, lowered it down, which gives the front end of the trailer more ground clearance, and got 3 bolts there, 2 bolts here. This tube slips inside to here, and it's tack welded at the front here, then through bolted. All nuts and bolts have blue Loctite, so they can come off.
Everything's Loctite
with tools.
Right.
They won't vibrate loose.
Right, and that's a plus.
We put a little paint on it.
Yeah.
And so that this doesn't rest on the ground when it's disconnected from the bike.
Oh yes. Oh, I hooked it. I figured out how to.
I'll get it.
I figured out how to get it to not swing. This is the coolest thing.
A kickstand that I don't think we can do it. Well, yeah, we can get it on there while it's attached to the bike.
Yeah.
And when it's not attached to the bike, it'll sit on the kickstand that has a foot for soft ground.
Yeah.
And it sits with, makes the trailer sit nice and
level. It helps
level.
take the pressure off of the bearings up here as well. You know, just even having it when we're sitting like this, it takes the pressure off of that, so that that's not...
Well, not really, because there's absolutely no strain on that.
Oh.
It's not even touching the ground.
It was the other day. Oh, we were on the speed bump the other day. That's why it was doing it the other... Okay.
Yeah, so it's got a foot for soft ground.
All right.
And then we have the green rack.
The green rack.
Which was just an idea because I had a bunch of PVC laying around, and I figured the more solid tie points, the better it is for hauling stuff.
Yeah.
The stuff that's up on top is no longer resting on the top of Dumper's RV.
Right, and you were even able to fix the solar charger.
Yeah, the solar charger, the plastic was broke there, so I put a bolt through it and put a tab so it can be tied on.
Yeah.
We've tested the solar charger.
It works.
It does charge up and it charges the telephone.
Yes.
And we have the flagpole.
Flagpole.
The flagpole is the flagpole that's been on here, but we got a nice tube.
Yeah.
Bolts with jam nuts, and it bolts to the frame, and the frame is attached well to the ladder rack is attached well to the
Oh, we should have put a
trailer
ladder
frame.
on here. That's okay. We've had a ladder on here the other day.
It's got a bolt in the front here, and then in the back I used plumber's strap in two different areas, on the side and on the bottom.
Right.
And it's got a self-tapping screw through the bracket here because I didn't want to drill through the tube and compromise the integrity of it.
Right.
And the screw has, guess what? Blue Loctite.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we got
it's the same.
everything
the other side.
lopsided. Yeah. Yeah.
And we have the art
Yes.
hanging on there.
I don't know if we got the plates hanging down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if a cop says, "Where are you from?" you can just point at those and say, "Oh, take your pick."
You know. Give you a guess. Let him guess.
We put a coat of the fluorescent green paint on there because in the dark, just shining a light on it does help it glow.
Yes.
So it shows up.
Oh, very well.
And on the top here, we have the ladder rack attached to the push handle. So that's just one more point of stability.
Yeah, it's a lot sturdier. I mean, you can literally pick up the entire trailer.
When it's
just
unloaded.
well, yeah. Well, I mean, if Thumper's butt wasn't in there, it doesn't have, because she's like 50, ish pounds wise, like 52 maybe, 54. I don't know, 50-ish. So between the both of us, because then that only leaves, like 100 pounds. I think we could lift 100. I don't know about 150, but without damaging or risking.
Oh,
But even I don't even think. I think it's pretty solid. I think if we get ran off the road, we'll be all right. I really do.
well, hopefully we don't find out.
Well,
I'd rather not hear the results of that
right.
because I don't want that to happen.
Neither do I. All right, we're at 8 minutes. You never did tell everybody. Your name is
I'm Harpo.
Harpo, and you are from.
Well, I live here in Vegas, but I've been on the road myself pretty much since 1973 with stops here and there over the country. This has been a long pit stop here.
But you're a Bengal, right? you're a Midwestern. You're in Ohio.
I grew up in Ohio, yeah.
All right. Well, you were singing the Who Day yesterday with the.
No, I wasn't singing it. The knife sharpener and the knife were singing it.
Oh, well, okay. All right. Woohoo, people. Woohoo.